So that was a very interesting game, just on the southwestern side of Miramar, and on the hills up top there was lots of kills, and then down below in the valley, lots of kills as well. But yeah, very very interesting game, to say the least. That's for sure.
I don't know how. I mean, because I was looking at it in the break, and I was thinking to myself, in terms of rotations to get to where people ended up, and so few people actually making it there, I only saw 4 or 5 teams try and rotate through Valdemar all the way south around, so that wasn't the place where everyone went down.
No.
Then I saw quite a few teams actually go over on the eastern side, try to cross up that way. That could have been one of those choke points where a lot of teams went down.
Yeah.
And then like straight north to south, we didn't really see a whole lot either. So I can't really pinpoint exactly how we lost that many players that early, but
Yeah.
well, it happened, and you can see here the entire right side of the leaderboard, 1 point or less that game.
Yeah, it's a strange one, this one, but Cadets nonetheless come out on top from that last game number 9 of the 18 that we play in this open NA. 16 points go to them, and then I can't even say that second one, Jasse Ofroy or something.
Well, yeah, probably.
It's close enough anyway. But still, Czech and T-Sock up top with 69. I think we saw a 69 pointer last in the EU as well. The memes. Yeah, 69 points up top there, and then Lobes and Co. C and March 65 again. They got the 0-point game that last game then.
Yeah, hopefully. I mean, you would want to see them step it up. I think had they been further, like made it further in the game, because that goes to show, right? It's not just not the lesser teams, but the teams that aren't as good who went out early. A lot of teams died early, and that's mainly what had me confused. Like, how did everyone manage to stumble on those like first 3 circles? Because it was everyone. Either you got killed or you ended up running into people and fortunate to win. There was no one. They just kind of calmly made their way through. Yeah, maybe Snakers and Shinbo. I think they were some of the only, like, one of maybe 3 or 4 teams that actually make it to Circle 3 without fighting.
Yeah, I mean, they had that compound I guess just southeast of Chumacera for quite some time in the apps there, and just kind of, I don't know, just popped off shots, but nothing really happened. Then you know, rotated well in the end game and took it home essentially. But yeah, it's just like I think. It's the people that take lots of fights that essentially reduce their chance of winning, which obviously makes sense. But yeah, it's a very strange one. I'm not exactly sure how that really works out, to be fair.
I think another part of this is that people are, I don't want to say, what do you call it? What's a donkey?
What's a donkey?
They are something. What are they?
Like...
Stubborn. That's the word I was looking for.
Oh, okay.
That's probably not the word you were thinking of.
Yeah, no, definitely not.
Isn't donkey like the one that's stubborn, so if you push it one side, it's always going to try to go the other direction type thing?
I honestly...
I think that's the donkey. So if you try to drag it, it'll always try to drag it the opposite way.
Okay.
It's just out of its, like, pure mental state. It always, like, if you really desperately wanted to do something, it'll do everything it can to do the opposite.
Huh. Interesting.
Yeah. In any case, I feel like a lot of these players are dropping on top of each other in situations where, just like this, where it probably isn't necessary. I mean, there are other buildings around here you could have landed in. You saw them when you parachuted in. You didn't have to land alone with an enemy team nearby.
Yeah, I suppose it's just. I mean, maybe it's to make it awkward for the other team, just to just try and throw them off or something. But
you put yourself at risk too, though.
Yeah, that's exactly it. And I don't know. I mean, it's going to be a 1v2 now for Pax, because he's taking so much time that now Indeedin has come over, and he's got 30 bullets as well. So this isn't going to work out too well in his favor.
At least he shouldn't try and flush immediately unless if he gets some ammo off of it. Elijah does manage to find KEC 23. He's going to go down. Ooh, a little. Oh. Yeah, I was gonna say that's not, you don't want a hip fire there.
Yeah.
But, unfortunately for him, it doesn't work. Elijah does get both the kills. Let's get the rest of his teammate as well. Well, from Pax down to 17 ammo. Now, unfortunately, the teammate's coming in to help, and Pax needs to do something.
Yeah. PUBG.
It's the game we're casting.
Yes.
Welcome to everyone that got here.
Roth that came in, but Pax does go down as well. Indeed, with that one, he had the angle through the window, and now Roth is, I mean, he's low HP, 57 HP. I can't math, and trying to heal up.
Just chilling, ain't in a hurry, and it seems like originally they want to. I mean, they want to get rid of him. They want to start looting. They want to get rotating, if need be. And eyes on one, taking him down to half HP. He's gonna go down low as well. 3 HP now for Roth, and I am not seeing him get out of this alive. They've seen so much blood spatter on him, knowing that he's going to be low. He does go down. Alex Penn's Twitter feed does get eliminated, and wow, Hayes, would you look at that? A circle we've never seen before.
Huh. That's a new one, that's for sure.
What placement does Check Shooter and Jay All Day get in this game? Top 5, you think?
I think probably I might want to say first place.
Just based off of where they are. Depending, of course, on whether Batty and D-Rich managed to shoot him prior, but it seems like he did actually leave this compound.
Yeah, they're backing off and they're going for the compound further north. The phase, the Knights compound. This is the phase compound right here.
You have to use innate terminology. They don't know who phase the Knights are.
Sorry. I can't even answer that.
Who in NPL loots Montenegro? Pop quiz.
I mean, on the spot here now. Wow, that's who is it then? You
I'm asking you.
I don't know. You tell me.
We'll Google it.
It's. I mean, to be fair. Yeah. No.
I know multiple teams that have looted Montenegro. I know when we were in. Hold that thought. Matt. Ooh, that's a nice barrel spray. I like that.
Every single game we've seen Matty with the barrel. 4x spray. He's had his red dot spray, obviously. 2x spray here. He is a fan of the barrel, it seems.
Well, I mean, it works.
Yeah,
clearly.
Yeah. Saw right there, just ripped him in half, essentially. Nearly does that the same for Check Shooter as well. That's a lot of damage.
Impressive. I mean, recoil control too. Yeah. It has like a massive kick that gone after like 3 or 4 bullets. And it seems like even through 15 of them, he was pretty much on point.
Yeah, he's got his vertical
like vert sense.
Yeah, vert sense up to 2 it seems, or something like that. He's only got an angle grip on there as well.
Don't peek while reloading.
Ooh.
That's one thing though.
He's pushing it. I mean, he's medding right there, and he doesn't hear him.
Smart play. You want to Check Shooter and his teammate to go out in top 5 and win the game, maybe even not quite so.
Yeah, that was the top team. That's for sure. They went for the top spot on that compound, and Matty bested them.
Got top slaughtered.
Yeah, exactly. I guess. But an interesting spot actually that Darth put himself in there with his teammate. I'm not quite sure exactly the idea behind that, but they're getting absolutely pummeled now by Shinboy and Snakers. Meanwhile, Oldless, Twelmus, they pushed up towards this hill, and the buggy is doesn't want any part of this.
Frustrates the hell out of me that I can't remember who loots Montenegro in NPL. Yeah. I'm still thinking about it. Why can't I can pretty much mention all of the cities on the map where people land. I guess you just do like the opposite. Who I know don't land Montenegro.
And then you figure it out.
And then in the end I'll have like a few teams remaining I can try and put down there. That's
exactly.
So
oh, Matty. There we go. Oh yeah, okay, so yeah, Stars goes down to Snaker, so Matty gets the kill for Darth there. Matt on 3 kills so far. This game, he's fragging out with his barrel. It's impressive to see.
It's not bad at all. Good web to hold off safe blockers. Finland trying to land some shots. Ooh, actually land Dune. I want to say cold in the open because now he kind of is. Now that he revealed his position, but I don't think Finna ever noticed that he stopped over there to begin with.
No, I don't think he did. No, and that was. I mean, I think like Landoon's kind of getting completely pincered here.
That would be a.
Oh, that's yeah.
I was gonna say it would be an amazing throw because it's like, run him over. Oh, I like the idea.
Wouldn't it have done 95 damage? Although, is that fixed?
I think it's on test for an expat. No, it must be now. Then it must be now.
Okay.
That they've upped the damage for getting hit by bike.
Yeah, or just unbugged it.
Fixed it.
Yeah, fixed it. Because that was
killed by
strange.
getting run over now.
Yes.
Again,
yeah,
like you used to.
Which is normal.
I mean, in all fairness, it's a bike. Unless if it's like full speed.
Oh, that'll mess you up.
Yeah, maybe.
In real life, I think.
Probably.
Yeah. But Mitchy Boy, a lot of shots coming his way. He's getting pressured by multiple different angles. D-Rich and Baddie in their compound have got him pinned down, essentially. And you've got Snakers just to his northeast. But, Tetra. Dom. Oh,
it's a good shot on towards Tetra. Gets the double snakers, winning previous game. 2 more kills added to it.
that's an impressive peak.
No.
There for sure.
Oh.
Thankfully,
That's both good and bad because there are multiple players shooting at them, so they probably don't want to go into that vehicle right now.
You can probably smoke it and just get it. It's fine. It'll be okay.
Yeah, maybe.
No worries.
Maybe.
But we've seen. Actually, I'm pretty sure we've seen Shinboy and Snakers take that spot before up top there. Or was that? No, I think it was someone else. Never mind. The other match that we saw previously that was a very similar circle to this. I feel like they were in a similar spot. Nonetheless, though, Kader and Teammate want this compound. AB5OL as well. And D-Rich and Baddie have no idea.
Nope. Sneaky peeky train to go. Right now they're trained to sneak.
Yeah, they push down from the... Oh, there we go. Starts off with the knock. Baddie goes down.
Oh, circle shift.
Wow. Oh.
That's an uncommon one for these first circles.
That's... Yeah, I mean, it's good to see, though. Finally.
A little bit of variation. Always joyous to receive. D-Rich by himself. They saw him jump down, and that's going to be the kill. Almost shot by his teammate. Don't want to have that happen.
That's tough stuff. But I mean, yeah, when you sneak down from the hill there, like they put no pressure on the hill from their compound, and Kader just sneak down and they pick them off one by one. It's just I guess the tunnel visioning of the compound there just didn't really do any favors essentially. But rotations coming in now. Obviously, the circle has shifted directly north. Very hard shift.
Oh, little B. Did you see him? Yeah, he did, trying to stop, but that's going to be too little too late. Shanked manages to find him, and I think Mime is... Well, I mean, he's alive, but not exactly in the best of positions.
No, get Shank up. Gotta get out of here now. Greta as well on their vehicle. I was gonna say her because I feel like I'm, with Greta Thunberg. But
you should try casting the Korean League. They all have like women's names.
That's
no disrespect, but it's just kind of funny. Helen, June.
That's true.
I mean, there's. I mean, when you look at the entire roster of the Korean League PKL, there's a lot of like what we would in the Western world at least consider women's names.
And you've also got Sophia and GX as well.
Yeah, I mean,
what?
Sophia is Taiwan, but yeah.
Yeah. No, but I'm saying like I wasn't saying that they were in the Korean League, but
did you just call? Oh, I'm just kidding.
Don't do that to me.
It's too late. It's too late. I'm sorry. I mean, too late in the evening. Not too late. No, what I'm pretty sad.
Too late to apologize. All right, I'll shut up. Lobes though. Lobes and Chub Bubba there. They're going for a long rotation over to the west. There's so much space in that northern side of the circle.
Yeah.
And rotations coming in. Obviously, as you can see. Oh, that's a flip. Is that a flip?
No, I think he saved it. I think.
Okay.
Yeah, he's fine. Lazy Boy, what can you do? I mean, they are in last place right now. Bad and Lazy. I think they have 7 points in total over all the games played so far. So they desperately need something to go their way. Greta pushing up. They do have 2 kills already. None for Greta though so far.
Yeah, Lazy Boy just still trying to put pressure on
Can I just
AB5.
M16 with 13 spare bullets and an Uzi.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's not it.
No, it is not it.
It's not it.
It is not that.
That is not is.
And this isn't that. No.
Correct.
Yes. But
what is that? It's an SLR and an M4. That I can work with. That seems much more proper to me than a 16 spare ammo M16 and an Uzi and a level 1 helmet.
Yeah, it's tough. That is definitely. I mean, is their placement kind of obviously Boozy Bad and Squad. Is it because they use those awful weapons that they're down there?
I mean, maybe they have those awful weapons because they didn't get to loot what they wanted. But looking at where they are right now,
I mean,
they are in like one of my absolute favorite places to go loot on Miramar in those double concretes. And I mean, I would assume they maybe didn't get to land there. They just came there now, and then it's already been looted by somebody else. So maybe they just need to up where they go. Because I would assume that with super settings, which we're playing with here, that you can find better weaponry.
Oh yeah.
Than 16. I mean, a total of 56 bullets of 5.5s and a Uzi.
Yeah, it might just be some sort of like
maybe it's just a preference thing. They want to make it a little harder for themselves.
Yeah, I think it's just a glitch in their strategy in a sense where they just they're not looting the right spots and they're not really Maybe they're not choosing the right weapons. I don't know.
Could be. Could be.
Either way, that's definitely not what you want, an Uzi and an M16. But again, I mean, you see the circle shifted north slightly again towards crater fields, and there is a lot of space available in the circle, and everyone's pushing in to the south.
You say a lot of space available, but when I look at this circle, I think, well, either you go El Pozo, which a lot of teams are doing right now, or you have 3 compounds available north. Everything else is open.
Well, I mean, there's so much sort of available on the northern side anyway.
And everything is uphill too. That's the issue. Everything is driving uphill, and not just uphill, but like steep uphill.
But that's why, you do a long rotation earlier on the second hard shift, because I mean,
not that easy
Globes
to
and
do now.
Bubba, not now, but on the second circle. Sorry, not on the second hard shift. The second
Okay.
circle.
Makes sense.
It hard shifted way north, and you know that no one's going to play that crater fields area. So if you get that up there early, you come in and then you can get some info from there as well. It just works out.
Glory does find one, knows that Streamer is down below, gets him down. Hades killed off, secures 2 points, but Maddie 50 is there to secure himself one as well. And I think is that 5 kills for him or for the team?
For him, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, he's
kudos, impressive play.
They've got six frags so far, and there's a lot more to come apparently. But Thomas, he's sneaky beaky.
Oh no! That's some good shooting too.
That was
right out of the vehicle.
That was quick, very quick. Now Colsey's like, okay, right. Well, that's just happened. And he's going to try and
can't do a whole lot about it,
Yeah, no, it's
PUBG. Sometimes you just get wrecked.
Happens. It is what it is, but looks like he might be able to back off now. I'm not sure, because it looks like he's getting held by Cloud Cell here as well. Cloud Cell just for the west. Yes!
Someone's there!
I love it. It's great.
For those of you guys don't get it, we were talking about this specific pipeline and wanted to see an end game end around here. Whee! That's what the vehicle says when you jump on over.
Yeah.
But you actually have cover from above. Look at this. Nobody can see you in there.
It's
also extremely hard to get out of if you get pinned in.
Yeah,
but I mean, for solo sneaky peeky plays, you never know.
You're not going to get any control from them, that's for sure. Like there's nothing to play for already. But
look at the circle.
Look
at the circle centered up around that church, and no one's there yet. Earth, he saw him, right?
Yes, yeah, I'm pretty sure he's I think he's waiting for him to come out of cover there. So,
you see, even he doesn't know where he is.
Yeah, exactly. It's
like, wait, that's a place you can sit in now?
Yeah, I don't think.
Come on, one more.
People realize it.
And it's a blue.
Pete comes in, nothing happens, and he dies for the zone.
I wonder how long it's going to be before Forward realizes he's dead.
Surely they realize. No, they're still standing. Maybe not. Maybe they just don't.
Maybe not. Mime goes down. Colsey does as well. Chubba finds himself the first kill for the past 2 games. Both him and Lopes went out early last one. This is kind of this is where it becomes a little of an issue. Sitting around that position. Trinity is already across the road, and that's a good flank around the side. Unfortunately, doesn't really. Is she going to smoke him inside that thing?
I think you threw a nade. Was it? No. That was a smoke actually. Yeah, he threw a smoke right.
You shall have no vision.
Yeah, you shall have cover. Take my cover here. But yeah, I mean, he should have got the kill. To be fair,
you would have thought that that would have been the optimal.
He was right in the open there, and it's the 3x spray. He has got a lightweight grip on that thing as well, so it's not exactly optimal, but at the same time, yeah, dead to blue. So they get 1 kill from it. No placing points just yet, but it's something at least.
True, it is. It is indeed. We only have 28 alive in phase 4. We're reaching the same numbers that we did in the last game, but then again, this time around at least, it's
a few more.
That's one thing, and also these circles, they not only force teams into terrible areas, it also forces them into areas where you can't really use vehicles for nothing, and you're out in the open. I mean, that's like the worst combo in the world. You're forced into the open, and everyone else is there with you, so you can't use vehicles, and you cannot really shoot at anyone either. You can see that if you start shooting at anyone, you'll get shot at from somewhere else.
Yeah, you can't really use any vehicles to get up the hill there. It's just
endemic.
Pretty much impossible. Endemic.
Thank you, Toby. It took me a long time to figure that one out. Endemic Lutz Montenuevo.
All right.
It's already been said in the chat like 16 times by now, but I have not looked at chat. I have not looked at chat. Endemic.
Well, there we go. Now we know.
It's like, you know, when you have a song
point.
stuck in your head and you forgot what the name of it is?
Yeah.
That's exactly how I feel right now. Like, when you then figure it out, it's like the best feeling in the world.
Yeah. It's a massive weight off your mind.
Endemic.
Feels good, man.
Yup, feels good indeed. Trinity, N8, they're going to push up towards the eastern side. Tassinator is, sitting in the compound way out east. And this circle... Wait. This is phase 3 closing into 4?
Yeah, so where does this go?
No, how did it go here?
Wait, is this phase 4?
Yeah.
Huh. Don't ask me.
New patch, new things happening.
It's very strange, but I mean, this is... I'm not
It is
sure
phase 4. It is phase 4.
Yeah. But at the same time, like, it's exactly...
That's what's happening. Crazy things that are way out of our control.
Yeah,
The reason that we're talking about this, guys, is that there are some areas of the map that, when we have the land ratio on, are considered water. I mean, not water, but in inaccessible terrain. For example, if you look right behind Snakers, there's a big old mountain top. And you can also see one in the distance up ahead of him that is somewhat inaccessible. I mean, you cannot get up on the top of that mountain in this game, unless if you parachute and land there. And even then, I'm actually not sure if you can. You cannot get up here, and because this area is, well, according to the game, inaccessible, then it's, when you have land ratio on, considered as something phase 4 shifts away from. So to have phase 4 be smack bang on that mountain, that would be like seeing phase 4 on a Wrangle, half of it with water in.
Yeah.
That is very confusing to me to see that. So, I like everything that goes against predictability. So for the players, if they're half as confused as me, that's just gonna, for me, that's great. It forces them to play a different situation. Yeah. Aw, Shin Boy stealing that one.
Yeah, Taz goes down. Thomas, lots of pressure on him as well to take cover. Looks like he actually does die. So that was actually Mortify from where? Where were you? Mortify. Oh, he's on the rock.
He's on the northern side of it.
Yeah, on the western rock.
Yep.
So Ice Tech, lots of damage onto him. His teammate is down and flushed. Now Lobos with that one.
Ooh, Chopper went down in return though. Ooh, Finna able to find him. Of course, for those of you guys who shouldn't know, it's not... well, I mean, it is about getting to top 3 in this tournament overall, in group stages, because you get a nifty little prize bonus. But overall, teams mainly look to get into the top half. And what happens then is that the top half of these teams, top 16 teams, will be squaring off against the top 16 teams from South America, or Latin America. And then they'll play in the grand finals for $10,000 first place. And a lot of prizes for all the other teams too, but mainly it's $10,000 you want to get your hands on. Yeah,
and also top 3 in this gives you a slight bit of prize as well, which is nice.
$1,500 in your pocket to share between 2 people.
Which is a decent amount.
Pretty damn good amount of money. Me and Saint figured out that that's the total of probably a, what do you call it? A graphics card to each person.
Yeah, true. I mean, yeah.
Like, not just a graphics card, but a pretty decent one too.
Yeah, oh yeah. 100%.
Like a $750 graphics card.
It's a hefty old upgrade.
It's like at least the 2070.
Yeah, that's that. I mean, that should run PUBG pretty.
That's what I have.
Pretty
I can
comfortable.
run with that and stream it on one PC. So
there we go.
Good. The Trinity. He knows where Shin Boy is. Now, does the M249 and level 3 gear prevail? Trinity actually has level 3 gear too. So, oh, that's a flashbang.
That's done.
The issue with the flashbangs is you never know if they hit or not.
Yeah.
I wish there was like an indicator, like a little X on the map saying you flashed a guy. You don't know how much, like if it was just the audio or anything. Oh, but then it would also kind of make, not wall hack, but
you could check.
But you could just throw them all over the place and be like, oh, there's a guy over there because someone just got flashed by my flashbang. That I'm gonna revote. I'm gonna pull that vote back. So we don't want that in the game anyway. Don't
revoke it. Yeah. Yeah,
I'll pull that one back.
I was gonna say it's not a bad idea, but I was like okay,
yeah. There are always got. I mean, as good as on a DMI scene, always got to think about it. But how could it be exploited by people who really want it to be shady?
Yeah, or just really competitive players that want.
Or they want to find the
mess the crap out.
Winning edge, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, they just want to make the most of the.
I mean, if it's in the game, then it's in the game. Then you're allowed to play around it. Yeah. Had a huge discussion with Trinity just go down. Had a huge discussion about it in terms of denying points and all that. Where in Korea, you are actually punished if you do too much. Okay. You get points deducted if you die to blue. Like try to deny points too much because it's not viewer friendly.
Where's the? Oh, there it is. That was weird.
Bounced off. And now it's a sideways crate.
He was trying to look for the crate. Like what? Where is it? Oh, there it is.
It has disappeared.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of did in a sense. But yeah, it's kind of a lame crate, to be honest with you. There's not that much in it, really. To be honest. Yeah, I mean, level 3 gear, that's about it. A bit of 5.56.
There's also an M249. I don't know if you noticed it.
I thought it was an AUG. Okay, yeah, I didn't see that.
I mean, they almost had the same letters in the words, so
True.
none of the letters are the same, by the way. But fair enough. Was it an ARM? Was it a DBS? We will never know.
No. Mortify though. He's looks like
He's got to see them, right?
yeah,
Snagus and the Co out east.
Oh yeah, just towards his right, maybe possibly. Looks like Snagus see Sheeza though, or Sheep, sorry.
Cloudtail able to apply some suppressive fire. Only issue being that he's kind of caught in that exact same position, just a bit below, and now he needs his teammate to kind of do the same for him.
Yeah, that's tough stuff.
Does Shimboy and Snagus push around this way? No, they're actually trying to run back. I was thinking they need to knock on towards Cloudtail in order to actually make that push at all, and you can see Cloudtail is holding them off.
Yeah, I'm not sure what they plan to do. I mean, the circle obviously is shifting in behind them, so they can't. I don't think they can make their way around now. They have to push this way, and they have to get the knock onto Cloudtail. But
yeah, they were too late to it.
Yeah, there's limited options now.
If he was a tank, this would have been Saving Private Ryan.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, with the church tower.
That's great, by the way.
Indeed, it is.
In before PUBG the movie.
Oh, I did say that should be a thing. Like
I mean, we do have the Battle Royale movie, the Japanese one.
Yeah,
but
like,
I think it's Japanese.
We should do it. They should do a whole movie, with a one round of Battle Royale.
I would like a what do you call it? One of those incognito appearances where I have how everyone became stormtroopers.
Yeah.
In the Star Wars movies, I want to be that in the PUBG movie.
Okay.
I'll be like a random guy that gets panned or something like that. Oh, does it?
Oh, wow.
It actually bounced off his leg, I think.
You could be right there, yeah. didn't even kill him either.
And did not kill him, and he's just steady as a rock. Oh, nope, a bit too far. Actually, nope, not gonna happen.
Doesn't do any damage, but Cloudtail is not by Shimboy or Snakers.
Exactly what they needed to be able to push further forward. Mortify is found by Lopes as well, and seems to me like the Sia and March team is making up for two somewhat slumber games.
Exactly, they're pushing. I mean, there's only Lobes now alive, and he's got quite a few players in front of him. He's got Greta, obviously, Gatshanka below as well. But we'll see what he can do. I want to see him sort of probably try and push south, but it looks like Greta's got an idea of where he might be. But Kada pushing around.
Kada, you have to anticipate people out to the right side. Use this route to push all the way underneath. You have to look.
Did he see him?
Lopes has no clue. He's looking the complete opposite way, and now he sees them, but it's too late. Absol Storm's like, Kada, I think there's a guy over here. Both look at the same time. Spots him out. Now there's one more close on the right side. Actually, two of them. Both Shank. Oh my. 1 HP again. Always 1 HP.
Yeah. There's so many times where you've seen 1 HP. I think
not 2, not 3, 1 HP.
Every time. That nade.
Doink.
Oh, actually, okay. There we go. Perfect. Gretz goes down. That's the nade coming through. Kada's got the flank on as well.
Good kill. We're going back to back with the cadets here. There's a chance. There's a chance. 10 players alive. Notes that Shank is right around the corner. Doesn't spot him out.
Doesn't see him. He's like aiming right at him, but he doesn't quite spot the proner.
I like that. Whoa. I was going to say I like the fact that he's allowing for his teammates to pick over the side, but they just made this a double 1v1 fight instead of pushing it together. So Absol should have waited a little while Kato was healing back up, and now they both go down. As good as the idea was, Shanka outplaying them massively.
That was,
I mean, the idea was good.
Yeah, no, it was great, but
had he waited to peek over like 2 seconds more, they could have done it together.
But but I think it's more of a mistake on the other team's part than a great play by Gatshanka there.
Only won 2 1v1s in a row.
Yeah, but I mean, they had no cover and they were out in the open, and it's like
Hi, my name is Hayes. I don't give people credit when they do something cool. I agree with you. It was a massive misplay on that.
When the play was just like so sloppy, I just can't do it.
Okay,
it's hard for me.
You didn't deserve the kills. I'm sorry, Shanka.
No, let's not go into that. All right. He deserves the kills, but to be fair, there was more mistakes.
I agree with you.
Teams.
More often than not, when one team does something absolutely hype, crazy, amazing, it's normally because another team fucked something up extremely. And I think we can say that. They messed something up pretty badly, and in this case, that was the case. I agree with you completely.
Yeah, that's Calmsy pushing in. He's found himself a little sort of shack spot there. Oh, and a nade in his pocket.
Wait.
What? Oh, okay. He took a bit of damage there.
No, but why not dead?
Why not dead? I don't know. It just bounced,
landed right in the middle
away.
of the room.
It bounced, I think, maybe under the shelf or something.
Under the shelf.
Honestly, I cannot...
That's a flashbang.
I mean, it doesn't matter if you look away. Yeah, there we go. It
Ow.
doesn't matter.
That's like a solid... Oh, okay, he hit its back turned. But like when you get those flashbangs in your face, that's like a solid 10-second, no audio, no visual.
Yeah.
That's how powerful those flashbangs are. The only downside is you have no idea when you throw them whether they worked or not.
Yeah, no, there's...
Because the person will take his hand up in his face, like that animation, even if it's like barely touched him.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I mean, he'll do it for like a second anyway.
Did he throw smoke in there too?
I think Calmsy did throw a smoke. Looks like Subtle's coming in behind as well.
Oh,
Subtle, he should get the kill here onto Calmsy. He has some sort of an idea. I don't know if Calmsy knows. I think he must hear Subtle. Like,
you know what I think he's doing?
He's aiming at the door now. You can see it.
Subtle movements.
Yep. Oh, Snake has cut.
Why did they have 10 kills?
Ruining the fight. That's uncalled for.
Yeah, they didn't deserve those kills either.
Don't do that. Gosh damn it.
Snake has 7 kills this game. They won the last one, and I'm honestly excited to see what they can pull off here. 5 teams, maybe the 4 teams left alive, and they're the only duo. Oh, Subtle finds one, goes down in return. Shin is there to trade it off. Sheaf goes down, and now all of a sudden it's a 1v1, and you just heard a player get knocked right side, and I think he's expecting them to already be up. And you can see now they are pushing over this side of the M249 ×2. How often do we see that?
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, on Shinboy as well.
Nobody reloads fight.
Yeah, I mean they've spotted him. He's only got a tree to deal with, and it's
gets one.
Oh.
1v1 full HP though for Shinboy. A 12 kill back-to-back chicken dinner. Despite the chaos, despite the craziness, despite all the people who die in the early game, seems to me like the cadets have figured out a way to get through the chaos and kind of embrace it to such an extent they can go out with 12 kills here. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, that's some solid work. I mean, they came from obviously from the eastern side and just kind of pushed in. They had a bit of an issue with I think it was Cloudtail and co.
Yeah, it seemed like when they came over and saw there were people that they actually wanted to push back, but they realized they'd spent too much time on it.
Yeah, exactly. And I think that kind of it should have bit them in the butt, but
yeah, true.
I think Cloudtail and his teammate were a bit too focused on other things, so didn't really pay too much attention. I think that that essentially gave them their way in. You know, Snakes and Shinboy.
And as upset as you were about it, they were really good at finding kills in situations where they didn't really have a chance to get a whole lot done. I mean, they just kept stealing kills, essentially.
Yeah. It was more so just picking up kills left, right, and center, and then also a few steals here and there. And they just picked up a lot of kills.
Double wins and plenty of kills, especially for this time. To go with them. We still have 2 more games left, and who knows, maybe they can break the Sonics back 3 wins in a row. They do have 2 more games to do it. Well, could be pretty sick if they get 4 wins in a row.
Yeah,
that'd be pretty absurd.
Yeah, that'd be pretty nuts actually. I mean, on Sanok it's something, but Miramar it's a whole other level already.
I think so.
Yeah. Nonetheless, though, that's it from us. We'll be back in just a few minutes with 2 more games with Toby and Saint. So see you there.